Welcome back, guys, to East 10, Nordics, where last episode, Adol on his lonesome finished the exploration of the Orland Islands to find the specular grass to hopefully cure Karja. However, her illness was not what it seems that the berserk Norman lashed out at her shield brother. With Karja's condition abating, we heard a little more about berserkers and her past before rejoining everyone at the fixed-up Sandras, setting sail once again as we continue our Specular Bay exploration after a sweep of the crew. Well, it's good that you're back to normal at least. Just no more running us aground. Can't promise anything. Having said that, the squad I was with mainly specialized in fighting on land. Not to say there aren't any mercenary bands who do most of their business on the seas, but yeah. I see. That's too bad. I was hoping I might learn something useful for later. You know, you're a lot more like your dad than I thought, Cruz. Oh, you're kidding. In what way? You heard I became a mercenary and strolled right over to talk about the ship without a care about how it might come off. That level of hyperfixation could give your dad a run for his money. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even consider your feelings. You probably found it annoying, huh? Nah, it's nothing to kick yourself about. If anything, I'm kind of jealous. You are? When it's all said and done, Cruz's family's doing the best out of all of us. You don't get to choose your parents. Can't do anything about that, but it doesn't make it feel any less unfair. Now then, guess I better figure out how I'm going to settle things. Well, that reminds me, I was doing some research in the common room and left some books lying around. Oops, Gren will probably get an earful from Rosa about that. Normal books? Cruz seems to get this peculiar gusto about him whenever he works on maintaining the ship. Well, I'm sure the knowledge and experience will prove vital once it comes time for him to take over the trading company. That's my boy, dedicated to the family business as ever. I see, so he's yet to tell Rome's the truth. I'm sure all his knowledge and experience with boats will prove vital once it comes for time for Cruz to take over the trading company. He's dedicated to the family business, you say. Little do you know, mister. He doesn't give a crap. I accompanied Isa and Cruz on their inspection earlier. You may rest easy. Both boys could rival even a shipwright with their level of knowledge. One must wonder, though. What path will each of them end up taking in the future?
I hope I can... Any call?
Nothing new. Speedy Picard is still watching the ship. There's a quest on board here somewhere. Or a cabin event. Alright, can we report anything? We can.
Alright, let's see what you got for me. No stone unturned, huh?
Adventuring sure it's a blast. Just hearing your stories gets me all worked up. Thanks for sharing the fun.
Here,
it ain't much in
this is for
comparison,
you.
but we get an empty lunchbox. Seems like the adventure is going smoothly. Keep it up. Fishing results actually has something new because we got the ancient fish. And we got
Be sure to use this wisely.
an item for it, which is an Aiju amulet. Which I've now skipped over the description for. Yes, don't worry. Oh, we're mastering fishing. We got affinity with Joel increased. No new rune stones.
Here to ask about the ship?
New proposals? I can't even keep up with the ones we've got. I finally got my first black silver sand. Hurrah! Damage-orientated cannonballs. That's the only thing we can do at the moment. Oh, spear shot 2 as well.
Yep, that ought to do it. Yep, that ought to do it.
Damage-orientated cannonballs to change out for our main one. Mana barrier offensive repurposing. Implement race proposal to use mana barrier for offensive purposes. Sounds pretty cool. It's the highest priority. Special, in fact. But unfortunately, again, black silver sand without
Anything
that.
else?
There's not much I can do.
Okay, see you later.
I'd expected the Undying Fleet's presence to dwindle once we enter Specular Bay, but the enemy seems to be a lot more active here than we imagined. True, but we're all pretty used to dealing with them by now. Things will work out one way or another. You're right, there have been some troubles along the way, but our crew has become all the more reliable for it. Taken from that perspective, perhaps this situation hasn't been entirely without benefit. Particularly you, Miss Karja. Oh, I guess. What's any of it got to do with me? Dear oh dear, she really can be oblivious sometimes. It's too early to be lowering our guards just yet. Let's proceed with caution. Feels like he's trying to sidetrack me, or am I just imagining it? Gren keeps leaving stuff out all over the place. He was always making a mess of our hideout back in Karnak too. Well, I guess I'll get this cleaned up. We have to keep the Sandras nice and tidy for when we take it back home someday. Gren was always making a mess of our hideout back in Karnak too. Every time I make him clean it up himself, scolding him all the while. What I wouldn't give to have those days back again. The simple times. Now downstairs, where much more is going on. Oh, it's a quest, isn't it? Or is it just an event? I don't know. Oof. Alrighty, Mira. I think I'll hold over the last of it. Thanks so much, Grant. You're a lifesaver. Let me pay you back by taking care of those wounds on your hands. Come on now, into the sick bay with you. But my hands are totally fine. Sure, you're not fooling anyone, mister. You got so antsy over Adol and Kaji yesterday that you spent the night practicing your sword swings in the rain, didn't you? Because of that, your hands are covered in blisters. How'd you... Wait, was asking for all that cargo just a trick to lure me over? You've got to get up pretty early in the morning to pull the wool over my eyes. But the antiseptic stinks so bad. This is the way it always goes. Gren tries to resist, and I win out every time. He can't hide anything from me. I've known him since he was little, after all. It's no use trying to defy Amira's orders. Guess I'll just have to take my disinfecting like a man. Just gonna do, pop him? My word, this specular grass is a quality medicinal herb indeed. That is prized on sea voyages needs no explanation. It's pretty hard to get your hands on, as I understand it. The amount we prepared should make for a much smoother voyage going forward. Speaking of which, may I take a few tufts, provided we have any to spare? This being such an opportune chance, I am eager to experiment with the stuff. Oh, are you now? I'd love to have a hand in that, if you don't mind. Sounds like their doc talk is really heating up. Thanks to you, we have a sufficient stockpile of medicine made from specular grass now. On top of that, Dr. Flair will be using them to tackle some new experiments. I can't let myself fall behind. I intend to make good use of the specular grass you've gathered for me. Perhaps if combined with a special reagent I brought along, well, I'll simply have to conduct a few experiments. Hey, Adol. I'd kind of like to take a minute to relax in our room. Oh, you here for a break too, Hugil? That was one worn-out core. You've been working hard too, haven't you, buddy? That right? Something the matter? Can you actually understand him? Of course not. I just feel the need to respond to him like I can. My mum's words are still a mystery to me, but remembering them's made me feel a lot better. This hair ornament was the last thing she ever gave me. At the time, she and some others headed off somewhere on a ship. But when they got back, I was told that Grimson had lost his best friend. My mum wasn't feeling so good either, and eventually the illness... I don't really recall it clearly, but the memories do come back sometimes. Can I ask both questions? What kind of illness? As if Grimson would ever tell me about it. Olvar and a few of the others seem to know what happened, though. Olvar was apparently good pals with my mum, too. He may not look it, but he has a deep faith in her. Can more than hold his own in a fight, too. Little by little, I feel like I'm coming to understand myself a bit better through all of this. Maybe it really is just like you said at that thing a while back. Scaredy Pickard's still scared. One mustn't forget to clean and hone their blade after every use. Hold up, you actually had to pull that thing out? On a few beats at around midnight, yes. Fortunate for us, they weren't Grieger, eh? They were quite spirited, so I had no choice but to draw steel. Must have been those giant boars that just took them out. This guy ought to just give out the priest axe and start calling himself a warrior. Those beasts put a few nicks in my blade, so I'll have to give it some thorough maintenance. After all, there's no telling what lies ahead of us. A braver man than me.
May not look it.
One that's lived a lot longer as well, by the look of it. Black silver stands. Oh, man. Well, I can upgrade one armor because it uses basic craft stock as well, for goodness sake.
Okay, all done.
The next one doesn't, but it uses the black silver stand. I could do a weapon or the armor.
Handles like a dream. What's next? Don't let...
When I get this black silver sand, when I find where it is, I will not farm it because that's not Let's Play good. I don't know. Tending to the crops like this is rather calming. Give them the proper care and they'll respond in kind. And what does that remind me of? Ah, yes, it's just like when I would polish the giant mirror atop the lighthouse. I can really tell you live for your work. Ah, the lighthouse. I'm getting swept up in nostalgia for it. Not to say all my memories of it are good. What I end up in the clink? Let me free, damn it. I ain't no jailbird. I'm the great Dorser from Karnak. Ah, come on, mister. Hurry up and get out of there. What am I even supposed to say to this? Actually, this place is pretty comfy. That settles it. Gonna make this my new bedroom suite. He's just gonna live in there. Hey, get out of there. This isn't your home. It's the Picard's home. Well, at least the Picard's sociable, so maybe we won't mind that much. Oh, I can make some actual food this time. With addition of Rene to the crew, you can now hold level 3 luncheons. You can now hold a new luncheon. We don't do them. We don't do them here. Shall I make a gamey steak box lunch or a mushroom saute box lunch? Let's make a gamey steak one. And he requires 4 food, for goodness sake. That's barely anything.
Wait till you see what I cook up next time.
Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I was just fretting over my wife, wondering where she could be. There's just no guarantee that she's safe, is there? Sorry, I'm just having a little moment of weakness. Oh, why did this have to happen? I tried my hand at a Norman seafood dish Isa taught me. That's such a warm, homey flavor compared to how cold and heartless Norman seemed in my head. What kind of monsters did you take us for? Not that I can blame you on second thought. Sorry, my impression of you is really turned on its head, though. Guess it was rude of me to be scared stiff before you'd even done anything. Guess so. My impression of Norman's is really turned on its head. Yeah, it was wrong what you did. Incidentally, oh my god, that shadow's cutting you right. We've got 2 different skin palettes going on thanks to the shadow cutting you right in the center. Incidentally, while we were stranded upon the Orland Islands, I tried my hand at fishing. All I could manage was a single piddling catch, but it was a surprisingly pleasant experience. I must strive harder still, such that I may live by the sweat of my own brow. The man in the galley, Mr. Cohen, he's a fisherman by trade, yes? Perhaps he could provide me with instruction next time. Fishing by myself was a surprisingly pleasant experience. I must strive harder still that I may live by the sweat of my own brow. Everyone aboard has been very understanding of the situation with my husband and son, and after talking with Ray for a bit, I feel a little more at ease. I suppose I should be grateful our family is finally back together. My concerns haven't exactly been resolved per se, but I suppose I should be grateful our family is finally back together. Don't care about trophies, sir. Are you saying that because I'm not doing the luncheons or eating the food and making every recipe kind of thing? Yeah. I mean, I can do that at literally any time as well, can't I? While rescuing the townsfolk remains our top priority, serious consideration must also be given to the restoration of Karnak. Given the circumstances, we should request the aid of the Balta Seaforce to... Oh, that simply won't work within our budget. Ah, another stomachache. No, I can't afford to let it stop me. This guy practically sweats blood, huh? He's on the case. Well, that's the ship checked out. And the event that was done here. Over. The real question is, though, because the chapter's begun, did that lead to new dialogue elsewhere? And I don't really want to go around and actually check at this point in time, but I feel like it's better to than not because...
All right, let's go!
Chapter 5 finished, we did a sweep and talked to loads of people, so they should still be grayed out. So it's just a sweep of the crew because of new developments going on. Yes, correct. No actual sweep is taking place today. We are safe.
Okay, let's go!
It is all good. No dialogue. So no new sweep. We continue onward. If I can actually do things correctly. Thankfully, we've got that as a far forward travel point.
Okay, let's go!
What is our overall completion percentage now? Only 46%. We haven't really been gaining much so far.
This might come in handy.
This session, you could say. Well, we're being very much ferried, and it looks like there's towers on either side of things. The tower's firing at me!
Let's get him!
We're being targeted.
What the hell?
Whoa!
Isn't that one of those things the Grieger have been using? I didn't realize you could use them like that. Can we pull in for a closer look?
Don't just stand there admiring it! Either fire back or take cover!
I'll protect us!
Got him! I hope the hull's okay.
Turn them to blossom!
I wasn't expecting the ship fight to be getting this kind of a screwy. But I guess it is fighting in small corridors that is kind of helping the bad stuff happen here. And then we've got towers too. This guy's just now hanging outside of range.
All right!
I hope the hull's okay.
Great job, everyone!
Ha! Piece of cake for me.
Fire!
Now! Now!
Heat confirmed!
Suck on this!
Spot on!
Is it worth me destroying these?
Nice!
Question is, do they permanently get destroyed or not?
I bet I could find some good research samples on that island.
Blast them!
Now! Fire! Take the shot!
How dare you just randomly be there?
Look, that cloud has a funny shape.
We're fighting! Oh my god, we are literally funneled by the ground. They're slightly out of range as well, aren't they?
I've seen that fish in a book before.
How do you like that?
I think these are better ignored than fought. I mean, we'll see when we go into port or something, or dock somewhere. If there's anything going on. There's a recapture mission we could do over here. And there's a big ship on the other side of that.
Take the shot!
I'm gonna go for the recapture first. No clue where we're actually going.
It's a bit overcast, but visibility is still fair.
I'm just sailing around.
The wind feels amazing.
Specular Bay, Northern Citadel. Box lunch recipe, gelatin, strength elixir, fishing bait X plus ×3. Green crystal waters is a clear reward. And silver cheese. I will hold a luncheon. Gold acquisition up, ship movement speed up, X armament recharge, or ship HP regeneration. We'll go with movement speed. How much food can I feed into this? 105 to get ship ailment resistance as well, and projectile reload speed up.
A dash of my secret ingredient and...
Time to eat! Now this is fine dining. So yummy! I'm in heaven.
Clam chowder for everyone before battle. Let's go.
Oh yeah! Time to take it back!
Oh boy, guess there's nothing else for it.
Oh, am I low on ammo now because of what I've done? Yes, that's bad.
Nice shot!
Ship reload speed is up though, right? So...
Fire the cannons! Eat it, you
That missed.
bill-sucking wretches!
Take that!
Got
I must
him.
fulfill my responsibilities as an adult.
How do you like that?
Okay, everyone, our time is now!
What are you going to do with that? Honestly. Armor Mending and Dangerous unlocked achievement. Okay. You were an armor ship? Well, I broke for you in the blink of an eye, probably because my cannibals got changed.
Got him!
No, you fired out the left!
Suck on this!
No way around it. Time for
Fire
a
the cannons!
blowout sail!
We did it!
Now!
I'm black with mana barrier more though.
The ship can only take so much.
Yeah, and I'm not really blocking at all, am I?
Bombs away!
Went for the ships
They
first
will
because
regret
more ships will spawn.
underestimating us.
That's the ticket!
Fire! Nice!
Need to reload faster. Oh, he got beached.
Bombs away!
Excellent. You missed!
Just leave the ship to me.
We've been encircled!
Yeah! We're on a roll now!
Enemy fire evaded! Excellent momentum, everyone!
Suck on this!
That's a done deal.
Attack barrier pillars 6 times, eh?
No harm showing
Do
off
you
once in
even
a while.
realize who you're dealing with?
Still
Tide's
haven't
on
learned
our
their
side.
lesson, huh?
I think we're getting a fair few bonus rewards.
Bombs away! Fire!
Fear not thy fate! For her!
What? I missed that. It's a really big ship in the dock though.
Suck on this!
This'll clinch it!
Want some of this? Come on!
That thing's really firing.
Chew on this!
Here's one with your name on it.
Really read that guy.
Fire!
Now the battle truly begins.
That should help.
Fire!
Leave us alone already! Smash them!
Yeah!
What?
Now!
Fire!
Fire the cannons!
Fire!
Go, go! Turn them to flotsam!
Booze. Give me booze!
All right!
Fire!
Two zombies after booze. As long as I take out everything, I should get the thing. Block with mana barrier, use X elements 3 times, destroy 1 barrier pillar. Okay, destroy 1 barrier
not a
pillar is probably
doctor for
happening now
nothing.
anyway. Oh yeah, heal my ship.
All right!
It's very kind of you.
Fire the cannons!
Suck on this!
The ship's stuck.
Chew on
Get it.
this!
Yikes! Close shave!
Push the advantage, everyone!
I tried to get hit. I tried to drive into it.
Chew on this!
Eat this!
No, it locked onto a different target.
This should do the trick.
If I destroy that, it's not gonna. Oh, we've already maxed out. I didn't realize that.
All right, guys! Pile on them!
Fire! Fire!
clinch
Oh, yeah. I'm pressing the button a lot.
Here's where things really heat up!
It's
Give me
okay.
booze.
We've got this!
Don't worry, now we're charging. Got all the effects. 3 waves of enemies. Will we find another puppet? Will it be Renee's wife?
Yeah! Burn away! Yeah! You're mine! Gotcha! You're mine! You're mine!
Can't just here helping at all.
You're mine! How's that? Nice try!
Swing!
out!
Big room? What's going on in this room?
Yeah!
What? This is not a room.
Here I go! Yeah! Yeah! Eat this! Get him!
How's that?
Seems like a hard nut to crack. In my sight! Down some! Down some! There! Serves you right!
Managed to redirect that shot then. Where are you going, Adol?
In my sight! Down some!
Where are we going now?
How's that?
Down some! Get him! Get him!
How's that?
How's that?
You're making this way more complicated than... Oh god, there's another guy.
How's that? How's
In
that?
my sight! Down some!
If I fall here, it's a lot of time
Here
gone.
I go! There! Serves you right! In my sight! In my sight!
How's that?
Get him! Get him!
I'd hate to imagine what me doing
Down some!
any of my normal charge attack shenanigans just sends me flying off. You missed.
Eat this!
How's that?
Down some! In my sight! Gotta be strong to survive.
That was just a level up, was it?
Get him! Here we go! Eat this! Down some!
What button do I use now? The triangle button.
Yeah! There! Serves you right! Down some! Down some! In my sight! Yeah!
Let me up. I gotta go from further back. Oh yeah.
Here I go! Flatten! Get him!
That one. What? I reached that one. Oh, I don't want to reach that one. I want to go that way, maybe. But it looks like I'm actually supposed to go from here and then turn it around. Puzzle rooms on our raid events. I don't know if I defeated every enemy or not.
Almost there.
A puppet. Hey, it's a puppet Krieger. Why? Why did this have to happen?
How's this? Close call. Not a chance. Here we go.
Pure damage will break through that more than anything.
Switch! Gotcha! You're gotcha!
Not spam at you.
Nice try! Dodge this!
Switch out!
How's that? Mana! To me!
Flatten!
Split! You're mine!
How's this?
I was like, I have a 5 times multiplier. I'm gonna go to work now.
That's a win for us!
The fools ran out of luck the second they stepped onto human turf.
Is this an S? Did we get all the enemies? We did. Time bonus, 0 points.
Aced it!
Sorry, but I S'd it. So yes, box lunch recipe glutton has been received. Ah. Where am I? And who are you? It's Rose's mom, yeah! I was like, who the hell is she? I couldn't remember her at all. Well, I know we don't think of the same colour hair and all, but I was just like, oh, I actually don't remember your face. What the hell? It's been a few weeks. It's Rose's mum. Yeah, I totally knew. That's so. Well, I'm glad we found her in one piece. Let's hurry up and get her back to the ship. Mum! Colleen! Thank the heavens you're unhurt. Oh yes, because I couldn't say your name. Decide what your name was correctly.
Honey! Oh, and Rosa! Seeing the both of you again like this, it's like a dream come true. Or perhaps I'm still dreaming sweetly after all. If so, then Philia would be here with us. Oh, how I wish that she were.
Colleen, I feel just the same. Hopefully someday we'll all be together again. Mrs. Roosevary, I'm so glad she's okay. Me too. She has always been good to us. Though here I was thinking it was taboo to say Philia's name around her. Thank you both very much, not just for saving me, but for protecting my family. I also appreciate you sharing Philia's circumstances with me. As things are though, I still can't bring myself to accept the choices she's made just yet. Mum, don't mention it, just passing along what I've seen myself. Everything that happens between the lot of you from here on is a family matter though. Yes, you're right. Although Philia had her reasons, the fact remains that she left our household without so much as a word. And unless she comes back and apologizes for that, I don't intend to forgive her. So until that day comes, I ask that you continue looking after her in my stead. What happened to the rest of this being a family matter? We should let Philia know the good news. Yeah, I suppose so. Everyone in their family is accounted for now. Adol Christin, I can't thank you guys enough for this. So are you going to help out aboard the Sandras too, Mum? I'm worried about the inn, but there's nothing to be done about that right now. I mean, there's no roof or second floor. So for the time being, the least I can do is make sure you and the other passengers are well fed. The galley will run smooth as silk with you around. Let's give it our all, Colleen, for both our daughter and the crew. She's great! Speed up! A new shop, Colleen's Grocery, has been added to the Sandras, and bringing on Colleen has upgraded Renee's recapture skill to Marvelous Mills 2. Our affinity with Renee and Colleen has increased. And the occupied island was, of course, got Hugh Gill's reconnaissances marked surrounding terrain and exploration points. New people being added all the time. We can see that there's... Oh, no, we didn't miss that. Oh, they just respawn. Okay, the towers respawn. There's no point at all in attacking them then.
We may as well take it.
So it's just that ship there. And that's all the extra we get. Because we found that, can we go to... Doesn't seem that we can go back to Anchor Island and say hi, but we can always take a quick warp to find out. Minorca
I'll
Village.
charge a direct course.
And that's where Philia is now, but there does not seem to be any event. 0, in fact.
You have the eyes of...
Just wondering if there's anything else to upgrade. Oh, I got black silver sand from that. I got 4 of the stuff. I mean, it'd be really nice to upgrade my weapon, but... Oh, I got loads of basic craft stuff from
Be
that.
sure you break it in properly. Have a look.
I feel like I should use it on the boat. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
This'll clinch it!
Why do I try to press triangle?
I need a
press
break.
triangle like it's a menu button so I can go into here, but it doesn't work every time.